So now that we've seen what the mechanism for logging out, let's take a look at the logging in mechanism. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a view function called login. And as per the rest of our view functions in Django, we'll take the request as a parameter. The next thing that we're going to do is we're just going to give this function a docstring. We'll give a pretty simple docstring for now. We'll just say return a login page. Once that's done, then we'll just, for now, we'll keep things simple and we'll just return, we'll render a page called login.html. So we'll call the render function and pass in the request and the name of the template. So what I'm going to do here is inside of the index.html file, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a h1 just so we'll be able to differentiate between the different pages. So the h1 in our index.html file will be just say home, and I'm going to update my URL in my navigation. We're going to say that the login is going to point to a URL called login. Once I've done that, I'm going to do Control A and Control C to copy the entire contents of the file. And inside of the templates directory in our accounts app, I'm going to create a brand new HTML file called login.html. And then I'm going to update the h1 to say user login. So I can go ahead now and I can save that. And then in my URLs, I just need to create a new URL for the login. So it's going to be the same as the accounts login, it's going to be the same as the logout URL, except for it's going to say login instead of logout. And it's going to then call the login function, view function, and the name is just going to be login. So we just need to import that then as well on line 18. So once we've saved this now, then we should be able to refresh our application. And we can see now that we have home. And if we click on the login URL, then it says user login.